Hey guys, this video is from our latest Rick and Johnny podcast. Make sure to check out the full podcast on blogtalkradio.com/Rick and Johnny. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know Johnny and I had fun recording it. But Johnny, we got to move on into our last topic. And I'll be honest, this might be our shortest topic, but it's something that I wanted to talk about because we mentioned it before. We made a whole segment about it before. Now we got to recap on it, even though this news might be not as breaking as it was a day or two ago, but we got our cable.
Yeah, cable.
We have him. We were both wrong. It's going to be Josh Brolin is going to be our cable. He was in Jonah Hex. He was in No Country for Old Men. But more importantly, he's Thanos.
Yes, he is.
He is Thanos in the MCU. He's coming over to play Cable. And Deadpool, or Ryan Reynolds, had a little fun where he said, "The fuck, Fox? You can't have two characters in the same universe. Josh Brolin was in Sicario, and I was in Teenage Sabrina the Teenage Witch." That was his tweet that he sent out.
Yeah, I saw that one.
But I'll ask you, Josh Brolin, our Cable, what are your thoughts?
You know what? Looking at it now, I didn't think about it because I just couldn't think of all the men out there that could possibly do it. Looking at him, I could see it, especially doing some of these, if you just type in Josh Brolin Cable, there's some of them that the Cable doesn't quite fit, but the versions of it, strong jaw, he's just got that face, he's old enough to do it.
He's
and you know
uber masculine.
Yeah, he's uber masculine. And the thing was, I didn't see a lot of the movies with him in it, but I did see Men in Black 3.
Yeah,
and
he was a young Agent K.
Young Agent K, and just the demeanor of the young Agent K, I think we're going to get the, and you know, he was also in Jonah Hex, just to put a side note there, I need to go see. I think we're almost going to get this very masculine Cable, but maybe with like that hint of liking Westerns twist on it. Just as a character himself, not as like the movie, not like Logan where the overall theme kind of had a Western theme. No, just like this character's going to be like, hey, I love Westerns. My character's going to feel like you can almost put him in a Western. Not exactly, not like
I can't wait to see this.
Oh, I can't either.
You know
I'm
what?
excited now.
You know what I guarantee will be in this movie? A Thanos joke.
Oh, there's gotta be.
There's going to be a Thanos joke.
Gotta break that fourth wall.
Or there will be a joke of, hey, you can't be in two universes at once.
Yeah, because
you can't be with two companies at one time.
Yeah, because I think this is the first time we're going to get this of a crossover like that, where he's going to be keeping Thanos.
Yep.
And we have him now being Cable for Fox, so we got him in a double Marvel universe now. And I don't, unless you can think of someone else, he's the first person I think that's doing that.
No, the only thing that comes close is Spider-Man, but that wasn't a actor going over. That's a character that's being, hey, you can now use him in the MCU while we still have majority rights to him after, I think it's 2 more movies that we get with Spider-Man. But no, I mean, Josh Brolin's one of those ones where, I'll be honest, when I first saw it, I was like, huh? Who?
Yeah, I didn't remember who he was at
Josh
first either.
Brolin? Then I looked at his IMDb page and I went, oh, okay, yeah, that guy. Hey, Thanos is basically what I know him as.
Yeah,
mostly.
the first one.
And then young Agent K, I'm like, oh, that guy? And I'm like, Thanos was young Agent K?
Yeah, I didn't
know that at all.
I would never put that together without reading it.
But no, this is one, and I mean, one of the things they're going to play into, and screenwriter Rhett Reese was quoted in that superherohype.com with saying this, the big thing they're going to play into is the contrast between Reynolds and Brolin. Where Cable's uber masculine, Deadpool's kind of a little bit feminine.
He might act a little bit more effeminate on purpose.
Yeah, in the way that Ryan Reynolds kind of displays him. And what Reese had to say was, and I quote, Ryan plays Deadpool with a hint of femininity, and I think that can be funny opposite of Cable, who's uber masculine. That'll come into casting and performance and the character design and his wardrobe and the things like that too. I think that plays into that end quote. Well, we already know who it is, and it looks like they're going towards that route because Brolin looks like a man among men.
Yeah, he does.
Like the only person that I think could be more masculine than, fuck it, he looks masculine as hell, more masculine than I'll ever look. But he basically looks like he could be in his face alone, I'm saying like a masculine wrestler, like, ooh, don't fuck with that guy.
Oh, yeah.
Don't fuck with that guy. And that's what Cable needs to be.
Yeah.
I don't take no shit from nobody, and I'm coming here because Deadpool, you fuck something up.
Yeah, I mean,
Domino might have fucked something up.
One of the two of them. Mm-hmm. Deadpool. I'm just going to lean towards Deadpool.
Yeah, I'm going to lean towards Deadpool too.
Yeah, but no, I mean, just looking at his face alone, he's got that intimidating look that, like, you know what? Don't fuck with me.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm going to get done what I need to get done, and you're not going to get my fucking way.
No, and that's exactly what we're going to see.
Yeah, and I definitely feel that way. And like I said, with the few movies I have seen him in, I do like it. And now looking back on those and looking back on how Cable acts, I can see it. I can see it working that way.
I'll ask you this now.
Yes.
Are you, because of this casting, does this make you more excited for an X-Force movie? Or is this one where you go, I want to see how Brolin does his Cable before I buy in on the X-Force?
Well, I want to see how he does his Cable first. That's more so I want to see also how they're going to set up X-Force. Because if you don't set up the movie right, are you going to be really that excited to go see it?
No. It's got to be set up perfectly. Like Deadpool was set up perfectly.
Oh, Ryan Reynolds. Thank you, Ryan Reynolds. Everything you did to just set that up in general.
Our savior, Ryan Reynolds.
Yes. Just how you set that up, everything you did to make that character come to life before the movie even came out.
I even remember it was like a year or two before the movie came out.
Yeah.
Remember, like online, it's like, oh, there's this clip from a Deadpool movie, and it's like everything's getting spread. And then like that, it was taken off the internet. Mm-hmm. And it was basically the scene from him in the car where he like shoots him and he like smashes him off the wheel.
Yeah.
It was that whole fight scene 2 years in advance. 2 years in advance. Played it up like leaked footage and then boom. Oh, no, it's not happening. No, I don't know. That was fan made. And then it comes out. Just being able to hype the movie that much. But the thing is, do you think they can do that with Brolin as Cable?
I think they can. I think they can. You just gotta do it right. That's the thing. With all with any movie, you have to set it up right. So hopefully, they just play on his masculinity and just his character development alone, along with Deadpool being there and along with Domino. Just play it off to the right way to where, I'm going to be really excited to go see an X-Force movie. And the other thing I wanted to throw out there is we go back to, yes, we need to make a Thanos joke.
We do.
We have to. There's no getting around it. Or
do you think I'll ask you that. Do you think it's a Thanos joke or about the actor being in both universes?
Why not both?
So you think throw both?
Why
jokes?
not both?
Kind of like how he threw Hugh Jackman jokes all over the place.
Oh, everywhere.
The Wolverine jokes.
And even made fun of Green Lantern.
But he never said Green Lantern.
Please don't make it animated in green.
He just hinted at it. He never said the
exactly.
name.
So you don't need to say it. You just need to hint at it. Like have Cable or even Deadpool.
Maybe they're like,
I'll do it myself. Kind of like.
Or he like comes in and it's like, I thought your costume had some purple in it.
It could be that.
Like just something subtle. Like you said, Cable comes in, I'll do it myself.
Because like the Thanos putting the gauntlet on.
I don't know why I
says
started to give him a Russian accent.
I'm not sure either. It's not Dolph Lundgren.
My name is Boris. My name is Boris
I am
Brolin.
the machine.
And I am the machine. But yeah, I think that you got to make one. Got to make a Thanos joke. Got to make a maybe
cross universe
2 universes joke.
Like, I didn't expect to see you here.
I didn't expect to see you here, Thanos. You look like somebody with a glove. Where's your glove, Cable?
Here's one thing I can see happening.
Or if it's something like, man, if only we had this, if only we had a gauntlet.
Or Ryan Reynolds puts on an oven mitt and says, fine, I'll do it myself.
Yeah.
Because I could see him.
Or if this would be very subtle. Or like there's gems in here.
Yeah, even that. I mean, there's got to be
I think that Deadpool one would be great. Fine, I'll do it myself.
Putting on some, like an oven mitt or some sort of rubber glove.
That would be amazing. Fine, I'll do it myself.
Exactly in that tone, too.
Yes. Well, it's got to be. It's Deadpool.
Exactly. No, I just like how you did the tone really close to how it should be.
Put it on and grab the sword and pull it out.
Yeah. Or heck, you know what? Maybe it doesn't have to be his glove. It could be an oven mitt. It could be a rubber glove.
No, that's not. The oven mitt. I'd go with the oven mitt.
Oven mitt, yeah.
Fine, I'll do it myself.
But anyways, yeah, no, I'm also, like we were talking about earlier. I'm excited because Ryan Reynolds did a fantastic job in the first movie of putting so much on social media to go along with the movie that it like made us super excited for it. So I hope they start doing that. Like he's kind of doing a little bit stuff with it now, of show some stuff with Cable, some more stuff with Domino, because we got some like Dominoes on there when we first got Domino introduced. And you said there was one other thing with Dominoes on there now?
When he posted that tweet that I mentioned, there was a picture of a coffee, like Deadpool's hand, but a coffee cup had Brolin's face in it. 2 dominoes off to the side. One had the black spot, like Domino. The other had the red X, had a little like metal piece put on it like a gun. Yeah. Had the yellow eye and the white eye like Cable. Okay. And then it had a napkin that said Dorothy and Rose and Blanche and Dorothy and Sophia.
And you know what?
How does the Golden Girls get mentioned into this at all?
And you know what? We were just talking about right before this.
What did you start to sing?
Thank you for being a friend. Coming down the road and back again. The heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant.
Doom, doom.
Obviously,
boom, boom.
Deadpool humor.
Yeah. Thank you, Cable, for being a friend.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Down the road and back again.
Like, and that's when you started singing that, I'm like, you almost broke me again before. But
almost.
But you didn't get it on camera.
I know. The thing that my goal is to get as many times breaking him on camera.
What, is the break counter at 2?
It's at 2 right now. I think we need to get a break counter at the end of the year. Is it bad
I can't remember the instances that you broke me?
One of them was Godzilla.
That's right.
And the other one was a recent podcast.
It was a recent one. I can't remember where you broke me.
We'll have to go back and review the tapes.
I do remember the Godzilla one. Yeah. It was about the post-credit scene.
Yeah. That was
you blew my mind.
Yeah?
Blew my freaking mind when that happened.
I'm good at that, and I hope you're keeping track of that too, because it's fun to watch his reactions with those.
But yeah, I'll ask you this. I mean, like I said, this will probably be the shortest segment of our podcast, just because there's not a lot to speculate from it. We just wanted to get our thoughts about this out there. Yeah. But I'll ask you final thoughts, Josh Brolin, Cable, and Deadpool 2.
You know what? Like you said, was weary when I first heard it, and then like, who is this guy? Because I honestly couldn't remember him. I haven't seen a lot of his movies, I'll be honest, but I have seen a few of them. We're not including MCU obviously, because then I've seen a few more of his movies. But I think it's gonna work out well. I told you he's got a very masculine attitude. It's going to be almost like that older man, I love Westerns type attitude. It's going to correlate into his masculinity. But he's also got the facial features of it. He's got the really strong jawline, like you see with a lot of the interpretations of Cable. And I think he can really pull it off.
And what I'm looking here is I'm trying to see if there's a release date for Deadpool 2. There's not. We just know it's coming out in 2018.
Yes.
And the
next year.
thing that I am looking at is, because I'm trying to figure out when are we going to get that first trailer, because that is going to be me when I really look at it to say, yes, you know what, I'm either in or I'm out. And the one thing I'm glad I looked at this article just now, and it said Deadpool 2, Ryan Reynolds outraged over Josh Brolin. I'm just going to say, I hate articles like this because they're obviously talking about the tweet that I just mentioned. Yeah. Down at the bottom of the article, you know what it says? Note, in case you're wondering, yes, the tone of this article was a joke. Well, guess what? Your article is useless.
Oh, very much so.
Don't need to make fake outrage because people are going to click on it and think, oh my God, Ryan Reynolds is pissed off. But back to my main point, I am going to get really excited or really depressed about this after that first trailer.
It's all going to be depending on that first trailer.
I was trying to figure out when we may get it. We may get it at the end of this year.
I would hope.
Because,
think so.
I mean, Deadpool, the first one, was released in February. I don't know if we're going to get that because right now, like I said, 2018 is all I am seeing for Deadpool 2. Like, I don't even know if IMDb has it in pre-production or it's in pre-production right now. So they have not even begun filming for this movie. Of course, it's early 2017. I mean, they could start filming like late 2017 and get it out in late 2018, but maybe start filming this this year, beginning of 2018, maybe end of 2017, we get our trailer.
I would think so, somewhere around there.
Trailer of Deadpool. I can't wait to see Brolin in that trailer to kind of help formulate an idea. But we're going to wrap up the Rick and Johnny podcast right here. Let us know what you guys think about Josh Brolin being Cable and Thanos, but more importantly, Cable in Deadpool 2. If you watched on YouTube, thank you for watching. Make sure to check out our other 3 segments of the podcast. If you listened on Blog Talk Radio, iTunes, or Stitcher, thank you for staying a part of the whole dang podcast. You guys are the MVPs, just like you guys watching on YouTube at home. If you want to follow us on Twitter, I'm at Ricky Widmer. Johnny is at
War Machine 9085.
Most Valuable Podcast is at Most Valuable Pod. Also, if you hit that subscribe button and hit that like button, make sure to check out patreon.com/Most Valuable Podcast. Just another way for you to help support the channel. Make sure that we can bring you top-notch products like we try to do each and every week here on the podcast. But lastly, I want to thank you guys one more time for watching and listening. And as always, have a good day, everybody.
I don't know about this, Rick.
Just do it, Morty.
Thank you for watching Most Valuable Podcast video. If you want to watch more of them, just watch them right here. And thank you for watching.